Howdy-ho there, friends. Mr. Strange here, and today I'd like to ask you all a question. Do you think that if you hit a piece of metal on the surface of the moon, it would make a noise? Oh, that's today's question, and I think we're going to try to solve it for you. So, without further ado, as I always like to say there to the pans, let's just roll a little clip here and see what happens when you hit an object with authority on the surface of the so-called moon. Oh, it's going to be an interesting one now. So, where do you place your bets before I roll this clip here? Hey, don't go making any bets with the mafia here because I think you're going to lose. Oh, you're certainly gonna now if you're gonna go for it. Well, you never know there. You might win, you might lose. Oh, you know how it so goes there. You win some and you lose some. Well, what do you all think here? Do you think it's gonna make noise or not? Well, this is what NASA says. So let's just roll the clip and I'll show you what NASA says. Okay there, friends? All right there. Now, let's roll the clip, please. So, according to NASA, it looks like you can hear sounds on the moon if you're smacking it with a hammer now, can you there? Hey, sure, certainly does. Oh, I don't know, something's real wrong here because it seems like you can't hear a bell inside of a jar that has a lid on it and has all the air pumped out. And on the moon, they say that there's no atmosphere. It's an atmospherically void body. Certainly is. So you want to tell me how you're supposed to hear sound on the moon? Oh, I don't think so there, you crazy bunch of NASA lights. There's no way you can hear that. But if you don't believe me, well, then let's just hear it from a dude in the space station that does spacewalks. Let's hear what he's got to say about this. All right there, and don't forget, this is from NASA's own mouth, and it's from NASA's own archives, so nobody can go and say, Mr. Strange, you're all full of shit. That's right there now. Okay, so let's see what the guys on the ISS have to say about sounds in space.
It's odd to have a hammer or a metal tool and bang it against something and hear absolutely nothing. You can, sound won't travel in a vacuum, so there you are outside and you could be hitting something, no sound at all.
So, now we have two different stories from the NASA administration. So which one are you going to believe? Which story is the truth and which story is nothing but a fantasy? Just like this crazy dude over here. Hey, he's just nothing but a fantasy in the back of some dude's mind. Oh, he certainly is. I can tell you that right now. I mean, you just look at this joker here. He takes a piece of something and he just takes it and he throws it up here and it's supposed to make noise and bounce off and go bing bong ding dong. Oh, these guys are a bunch of clowns. Oh boy, are they ever a bunch of clowns here. Especially these dudes right there. Oh, Apollo 15, that's one of my favorites. These guys are here because they're a bunch of liars. They certainly are. So how can you have sounds in the vacuum of space, huh? How is that possible? So either NASA's lying or NASA's telling the truth, or the scientists are lying, or they're telling the truth, or how about this? Everybody's lying. Oh, don't think so though, because NASA's the only ones that lie. Well, science is the ones that tells the truth, but they all cover it up with NASA. That's the whole problem here. So, I'm going to show you a little bit of a rover. Now, what we've done here is we went and we sped it up so that it looks normal. So, what do you think? I'm going to ask you that question before I show the little clip here, right? Okay? So, let's just roll the rover clip here, and after it's sped up, let's see who's right and who's wrong. Right there. Roll the rover clip there, please. Now, doesn't that rover look a little more on the normal side of things now that we've sped the film up to 2 times? Certainly does. But I don't know if the dude in there is even real. It's probably one of Expat Taffy's stuffed dummies. Well, certainly there probably is. Wouldn't doubt it now. Oh, a stuffed dummy's about the size of it too, isn't it now? Oh, so yes, indeed, there now. Well, no, it looks like guys driving it by remote control over there now, doesn't it? They just put a stuffed little toy in there. That's controlling it by remote control. See, NASA, what a clown show these guys are, huh? And don't you wonder why we laugh at them all? Because they're such a bunch of liars, aren't they, their friends? They certainly are. Now, how can you trust an organization that goes out and tells you first you can hear sounds in space when you're hit with a hammer onto a pole, and then you can't hear sounds after they tell you on the ISS when they use tools there that they cannot hear sounds no matter what they do? Oh, and then you got the rovers here that are going half the speed, so that we got to double them up there so that you can see what's real and what's not. Oh, my dear Lord, this whole thing was done on the surface of the earth and nowhere else. That's the whole point here, isn't it there, friends? So don't you go believing that crazy cotton picking NASA numbskull there, that varmint rabbit of slackasses. He's the biggest liar that there is on this whole planet. And Lucas and that Matt Kent, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, he says he's going to put up $10,000 to get rid of us. Oh, that's the funniest one I've heard since 1967. Whoa, I'll tell you that. Oh, and that other dude there, Lucas, he's about not far behind him either. That dude needs to be stuck in a rubber room for about 2.5 years. Oh, certainly does. Well, anyway, it's about the size of it now. So, wait a minute here. Oh, so can't forget that Jeff Dave either there. He should be locked up along beside him. Oh, my dear Lord. Oh, that's the NASA light system for you. All these NASA lights there. And their demigod is none other than Birdie Slack. Oh, so if you chop Birdie Slack off, you just cut the head of the snake off, and the whole rest of them go right to the bottom of the ocean. I bet you Expat Taffy will find that one real funny now, won't he there? Oh, my dear Lord. Okay, well, that's enough fun in the sun for today. Oh, you go hidey, hody, ho, and all that other stuff there now. No, there now. All right there, Mr. Strange, out.